So this is our first dive of the day. After a long run, we got up at 3 o'clock, hit the boat ramp at about 4 o'clock, and this is about 4 hours of running, part of it in the dark. On a pretty small boat, we ran about 35 nautical miles to this spot, and you can see it's a really fishy spot. Got some horseye jacks that come up and take a look when we first drop in the water, and can see some African brown snapper down lower. Michael's going after him, and I can hear his gun go off right here. I don't think you can hear it in the video, but I hear his gun go off and go over to take a look. We've been diving together so long, you can see we don't even talk to each other. I already know I'm coming over to take a look to see if he needs a backup shot, if the fish is shot well, if he needs help getting the fish up. And you can see this fish is giving him a little bit of a hard time. It's not a massive fish. It's probably in that 10 to 12 kg range, but it's pulling him down here a little bit. He's trying to do a good job with his line management so he doesn't get tangled up. And I can see that the fish is shot well. It's not going to come off. He doesn't need a second shot, and he's almost got this fish up. So I'm starting to think about diving myself. Usually what happens with these large snapper is once you start diving on a spot, they figure out pretty quickly that you're a predator, and they'll make themselves scarce. So I want to take advantage here. I'm getting ready, breathing up, trying to slow down my heart rate so I can have a nice long dive. You can see as I'm dropping here, you can see the African brown snapper also coming up and taking a look, and here I go dropping. You can see the visibility is not fantastic. This spot often will have okay visibility at the top and be real cloudy. You'll see throughout the video that murk layer at the bottom, but this is just such an awesome sight. All of these really big fish kind of coming to take a look, and I'm excited. These are all big fish. Most of them are between 10 and this. I pick out a big specimen here. I take a shot and I hit him a little bit low and back. But this fish is a big fish. This is probably over that 30 kg mark. And so I'm pulling as hard as I can, trying to keep this fish out of the structure. If this fish gets wedged in this structure, extraction can be really difficult, or they'll bend or break the spears. But right here, I can tell he pops off the spear, tears out, which is unfortunate. I don't know if he got into the structure and tore out, or it was just the pressure I was putting on him. So I was a little bit disappointed to lose that fish. I hate injuring fish, losing fish, but unfortunately that fish came off. So this is my next drop on the spot. It's a cool clip because you can see just the amount of life on this spot. You can see longfin jack crevalle there. You can see these African brown snapper, and this is a different gun. This is our gun of choice when shooting, targeting these really big fish. It's a Basil G roller gun. It's awesome. It's compact, lots of power in a compact package, easy to swing back and forth. You can see some really nice large Barracuda. We're passing on these fish. We're waiting for trying to connect with these larger African brown snapper that we know this place holds some really nice fish. You can also hear in the audio of this clip, I'll mention it when I come up to the top, but we don't often get it, but this is the season in Sierra Leone where we do get some whale activity, and it's just this there's just this season, September, October, when we get the whales. It's really cool. We don't often get to hear the whale song. Back on this clip I mentioned to Michael here.
Whales. You hear the whales?
What?
Hear the whales?
No.
There's whales. You can hear them.
No, I didn't hear them. There's some big Cuda here, though. Barracuda?
There's some big tanks of freaking. There's some records, dude. There's some big fish down there. Go for it.
So this dive is a little bit later. You can just see the life here is really awesome, and there's a little foreshadowing in the last audio clip. I say there's some tanks. There's just some record-sized African brown snapper. It's a little bit of foreshadowing here, and you can see these fish are all big. You might be wondering why I'm not shooting here. The fish are a little bit further away, but it's just kind of an optical illusion. They're all in that between 15 and 30 kg. They just are a little bit farther away than what it looks like on the GoPro because the fish are so big. And unfortunately, I am able to connect with one of these really big fish, and I didn't get it in the next clip. I miss starting the GoPro, and the clip will pick up right after I shoot a really nice fish, actually a world record.
Michael, what just happened?
I think you're on the record though. Spear's done.
We'll straighten it, it'll be fine. I can't even get a shot of it because of this grass. He still wants to kill me.
What?
He's fighting like crazy. Oh, we're drifting. We gotta get to that boat.
Now, what do you think, Michael?
I think he's every bit of 30, 35.
Hold him up. Can you hold him up? Don't drop him in.
Off he goes.
He's big, dude. Look at that spear. That sucker's big. I think that's as big as the one that you shot.
I think so.
So as you can imagine, I'm just extremely excited. I mean, that's a fish of a lifetime, but the day's not done. We've traveled this distance, and so get back in the water, and this nice Barracuda swims right under us as we start to breathe up. I take a drop down. It's a pretty long shot, and about 5 meters, and I'm able to hit this fish going away with that Basil D roller's just got a ton of power. We're shooting a 7mm shaft, so that thing is just like a lightning bolt out of the gun. And this fish runs pretty hard. These Barracuda have a lot of power. Often they'll run a lot at the start and they give up. But this fish does not give up. He gives me a run for my money. As you can see, I'm following him here, getting closer, and he's just I've hit him kind of top down, about just behind the pec fin, and didn't hurt him too bad. So this fish has still got a lot of power, a lot of fight left in him. And you can see I start to struggle with this fish. As I get close, I think I'm just going to be able to come up and just go ahead and grab him, and he takes off again and rips out a bunch of line. So I'm just kind of taking my time here, waiting for this fish to tire out. But this is also a great fish, right in that 20 kilogram mark. Just an awesome fish, and a lot of places in the world they don't eat Barracuda, but these are a different variety of Barracuda, and they're delicious. Really good flaky white meat, and we eat them all the time. So this fish, I pull him up. You also have to be careful. These fish have razor sharp teeth. I've had them turn and come after me, bite me, and tear open my wetsuit before, so you've got to be careful. It's a little easier when the shaft is in the fish. If you get a pass through and the shaft goes all the way through the fish has a lot more mobility and often can turn. shot a couple more fish in between. Michael wasn't wearing a GoPro this day, so unfortunately we missed a lot of those fish. We shot a nice close to 20 kg African brown snapper and another nice barracuda. So this is one of my last dives of the day. You can see that murk layer at the bottom, and I get a surprise with a fish that I had not seen before. This fish right here, it's called a leerfish. And you can hear on the audio when I come back up, I think that this is like some species of mackerel, maybe like a shark mackerel, something like that. So we did shoot a couple mackerel this day.
One of those other mackerel.
Oh, like triangular diamond ones? I thought I shoot them.
The flesh on this fish is really good. It's like very white, flaky, almost like steaky, like a cobia would be. But really cool fish.
There's all kinds of squirrely. I hit him low, and so he was not hurt. He was all kinds of squirrely. What are those, you think? I don't know.
It's a mackerel, right?
Doesn't have to be. It might not be. I mean, the mouth kind of looks like it, but it's.
Those are the teeth the other one did.
That's wide.
Yeah.
I don't know what those are.
So we get back to the house, and you can see this fish it takes two people to move it, and we've got a scale set up. We get this thing weighed, and once we get the actual measurement here, I'm just blown away. It takes a little while for us to get the rope correct. The fish is on the ground, and we can already tell it's a really big fish. So we readjust the rope here and look at the weight on the scale, and I'm just blown away. I'm the current world record holder for men's spearfishing for this species of fish, and this beats that record by more than 8 kilograms.
Just pull it off first. Okay. Hear it? Zero.
Yep.
One, two.
That thing is huge.
38.9.
What was the last one? Yeah, what was the other one?
32.
Wow.
That's awesome.
As you can imagine, after weighing this fish, I was just extremely excited. This is a fish of a lifetime, and it just goes to show the incredible fisheries that Sierra Leone has. Despite the problems with overfishing, there's still many places where there's just incredible specimens and large numbers of incredible fish. So for sport fishing, spearfishing, it's a great destination.